on Twitter. Looks we're live. Looks like we're live. All right, welcome to Gamecast for, Tuesday evening already. We're here tonight to talk about the latest developments on the January 6th prosecutions and give you a quick rundown and reminder about what's going on about the abuse of the DOJ of 18 U.S.C. 1512 C2. So without further ado, here's Jamie the Rascal Raskin. Anytime he's out there, Dan Goldman, him, or Schiff, they're all just liars. Everything they say is a lie. But anyway, it's on the MSNBC, and let him take it away. They're complaining about a couple things that are happening there at the DOJ. Here we go.
Firing today of the Jack Smith prosecutors also appears to be illegal. Yeah.
And see, that's just a joke. I mean, folks, this has been going on since the history of the United States. They come in, and Bill Clinton is famous for doing it. He fired every single one of them the first day. He was probably the most adamant about it, but it's not illegal. And him to say anything other than that shows that he's just nonsensical. But anyway, let him go.
Blown assault at the Department of Justice to sack the prosecutors who've been upholding the law. These are career prosecutors, part of the civil service.
Didn't say anything when Clinton did it. Didn't say anything when Obama did it. But
absolute professionals.
You know, if a Republican does it, it's scandal. If the Democrats do it, it's heroic.
With complete integrity, and they're sacking the ones who participated in the special counsel investigation just for being put on that team. And at the same time, the U.S. attorney in the District of Columbia is actually investigating it.
Now, this is important. Investigating. They've already fired 18, but what else are they doing?
Own prosecutors for participating in the cases against the January 6th.
Now, why are they doing that? Why are they investigating the people who served on it, and some of which who are still there, okay, that haven't been fired yet? I'm assuming they will be. Here's why. 18 U.S.C. 1512 is a post-Enron statute that was amended, and if you scroll down to C2, it basically, where's C2? Yeah, whoever corruptly otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding or attempts to do so shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. I thought it was 5 years. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They may have updated it to 20, which is even worse, but wouldn't surprise me at all that they did that in 2022. But anyway, that has always meant, folks, always, if you read it, it means that you corruptly obstructed, influenced, and impede. That is to bribe someone. That is to capture a congressperson so he or she can't get to a vote. That's to try to give somebody a bribe. Everyone's always known that's what it's meant. No one has ever in human history tried to suggest that you are obstructing, influencing, or impeding a official proceeding by merely going into the Capitol. And even if you want to say, okay, well, I tell you what, the ones that were beating police officers and the ones that they later, charged with seditious conspiracy, okay, fine, let you have those guys. I don't think that applies to them either. But let's just give you those, okay? They prosecuted 1,500 people, all right? How many of those people merely went into the Capitol? They got popped with this. By going in, you influenced, obstructed, or impeded, and you're going to get 20 years. Now, they didn't get 20 years, but that's how you were throwing out these 4 and 5 year sentences. Of course, as you know, it went up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court in Fisher versus the United States, by a 6-3 margin, said, oh, no. Obviously, this is void for vagueness, overly broad, if the way you're interpreting it, right? That would mean protesting outside in the street. You could get 20 years. And of course, you had the fascists joined by Amy Coney Barrett for some reason. Sotomayor and Kagan were just fine with it. To her credit, Justice Jackson said, that's absurd. That's overly broad. It's crazy. It's crazily absurd. And so that got all those cases struck down. That's when the wheels of justice started turning, and all of a sudden these people had to be resentenced. I'm not going to get into that. I've gone too long tonight already. But this is the way the system should work, right? The Supreme Court struck it down. It was an abuse for you to ever try to overcharge this. It was a unique interpretation that never happened before. Those of you who did it are fired. And then we're going to investigate how that came about. Now, frankly, I hope they find out that it was the head man, Graves, I think his name was, that did it, in which case these people will not be investigated and not be charged. But if they had anything to do with it, they should go down as well. So anyway, if you enjoyed this material, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you do, you'll see me on the next one.